Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Ebby. Actually, have we seen this? I don't think we've seen this. Never mind. Anyways, hello, I'm Ebby. We are back on Thursday streams. I told myself that, you know what? August is the 8th month of, the year, and I have been extremely inconsistent. So, I like to get back on track. It's not Cyberpunk because, my computer, it's really hot and humid, and my PC has not been cleaned since I got it 2 years ago. So, it's kind of running a little bit hot even when I'm running FF14. Saturday it will be getting cleaned though. Oh, that's doughy. Sorry, I am eating dinner right now. So last left off, we made it to Orzammar, dealt with some politics because they're trying to choose a new leader. Then we were sent to find a Paragon, along with Oghren, who is the husband to said Paragon. Learned how Darkspawn are made, and that Branka, the Paragon, is an awful person. Ow. Ow. I don't like that place. You got him, guys. Yes, the Anvil of the Void can create new golems. Money. There we go.
Stop wasting time, Warden.
Yeah, and Bronca's best idea to get through the traps is to throw more people. What's my dinner? Jimmy Dean's breakfast biscuits. Okay, everyone. Ow!
There is no glory in bloodshed. Run in fear.
Hi, Caravan. How are you? Thanks, Shale. Nice. Season 1 or Season 2? Wow, just blatantly disregarding the rules. Okay. Caravan, can you get that, please? Thank you. No promotions, it's more of don't ask me to follow you on Twitter, but close enough. Ah. Oh, well, we found an anvil.
More enemies ahead. It shall be done. Now we do battle. Don't give them the advantage.
Why we did not find an anvil. No idea if what I'm doing is correct, by the way. But Stone is bleeding.
Very well. Task is finished. As you say. It is over. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall. Very well. Get off!
So be it. I need healing.
I don't know what I did, but I succeeded. Ah, you've been busy. Yeah, I haven't seen Roll With Me yet. Wow. Little sister's over in Denver, Colorado, and just said that traffic's super bad. So this restaurant's 15 minutes away, and it took half an hour. or some such. Darn it. Now we made it to the anvil.
My name is Caridin. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Caridin, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
I could think of worse fates.
It was an option I could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil.
Oof.
It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes. Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
So if we side with Bronca and keep the anvil, Shale will leave So again, there's multiple options, but there's really only one correct one.
Don't listen. He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel
empire?
filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential? It is a marvel, a tool of creation.
No,
You could rival the maker himself with this instrument. If you destroy the anvil, I swear you will regret it. You would not dare.
oops. Well, I should not have said that.
I would rather not find out. Fine. Destroy it if it pleases you.
Well, that took
Thank
a
you,
hit.
stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
Oh, -1 for Morgan,
enemies
-10 for Ogren. That's fine. Like I said, F Bronca. Meanwhile, Shale going toe-to-toe with two Golems and kicking their butts. Clearly showing us who the best Golem is, right, chat?
You don't know what.
Oh.
Time to die.
Listen. Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
So what's with the negative
How
10
is
there,
it
the
that the
Ogren?
woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there
Not
anything
now,
I
honey.
can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a Paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put Hammer to Steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Dinner done.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here. That would please me, human.
How do I have the strength to do that?
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
Magic. Sure. Blood magic. Oh, look at that. We got +7 from Oghren. Alright.
Tale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
Fun fact, your Dwarven Inquisitor's last name is Kadash. So look at that, Harlock, you have a relative.
I am not a dwarf. Or at least, I'm not a dwarf any longer. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it. There is another way. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is. Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Sure. Yay.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Yo, Kadash Taig. We're gonna go there first. So, yeah, if we had supported Bronca, Shale would have left. Well, we can't have that. Shale is a fan favorite. She's staying.
There, more of the fiends ahead. It has begun. As you say.
Well, that did anything now. You know, Mass Effect is basically just sci-fi Dragon Age. They share a lot of things together. Well, they're just similar.
This is it. Kadash Taig.
Well, it depends on what came first.
These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however. Was this the home once? Did I live here? It speaks.
Your desire?
Sorry if I'm really quiet, chat. I am very tired. So I'm just focusing on trying to stay awake. I came close to not streaming, but I was just like, you know what? No. I'm tired of being super inconsistent.
dark spawn. Come, let us end this. Very well. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Tell that to the Vikings, me. Oh, I don't think the Vikings existed. Plus 12 con, minus 3 strength, minus 3 willpower. I kind of want that. I know the mages need runes, but I need space. Plus 2 con. My HP is currently at 309. 359! It went up by 50. Wow. Alive because no Liliana.
Impossible.
I see nothing. Whatever was once here is gone.
I shall do. It is begun.
Run while you can.
That was a lot of enemies, chat.
Yes.
So, yes, chat, after Saturday PC streams, as in Cyberpunk, we'll be back. I just didn't want my PC to run so hot when it's full of dust. Let me tell you, it is definitely needing a good cleaning. Am I going the right way? Yes.
Beware these beasts.
There's definitely a lot of them. They're making money off of them, though.
Very well.
Boy, our leader fell real fast. Also, chat, I'd like to apologize. There will not be a Pokemon stream tomorrow after all. In fact, there probably won't be a Pokemon stream
Crawling with filth. Typical.
for the entire month. Because I will be doing overtime again. Not a fan.
Quickly, we must fight! Missed! Have you no concern for your own existence?
Ooh.
The dark fallen senses.
Oh, so what the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Open drug stuff. Yeah, they said he came up to me yesterday and they're like, hey, you want to do overtime tomorrow? And I'm like, do I have a choice? They're like, you have a choice, but we would prefer it greatly if you did. And I'm like, so basically I don't have a choice. Okay. Oh, hi. Man, Shale and Ogre hit really hard. Probably harder than me and Morgan. But yeah, so I might, since I'm not doing BG3 on Wednesdays anymore until me, Mace, and Sume get around to finishing it,
Shall be done.
I might move Pokemon to Wednesday night. That might be best.
Time to get messy.
Shall be done.
Good ruling and saves some dignity. Cost me and you some pain.
I am allowed to touch Morgan and only with her permission. And even then, it's a hard chance. Hard chance. Or low chance. My apologies.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
Yeah, so I might do Pokemon on Wednesdays. How's that sound, chat? Alright, Shale just said screw you in particular. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Huh, the crystals on our hands grew bigger. Ah.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. What is this? This I remember. It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered. Those who became golems. And there is my name. Shale of House Kadash. Just as Caridin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me. Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Moderate strength. Okay. Cool double-sided hammer.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Balin is the least
At
worst.
last, this farce has ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him! You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me. You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
Congratulations, bravo. Now, where are my troops?
My generals are already preparing for a mission to the surface. When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orzammar. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
I want my face on one of those big statues.
Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies.
Hey, level up for Morgan. Yay.
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible.
Oh, hey.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Holy crap. So I just read up on what Harrowmont would have done, and yeah, Balin is definitely definitely a better option. What was it, the band there, Caravan?
Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
Yeah. They retreat, they go back down to the dead trenches. It's good to have people there ready and waiting for them.
Best of the vein to you, Grey Warden. Until the stones embrace. News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont arrested, thrown into prison, awaiting execution. The warden is going with me. We can't allow it.
Ah!
Run while you can.
Skill has won the day.
Fools! That was for the dead cast. Offering cheap views? Ah, okay. Thank you, Caravan. So if we had let Bronco live, chat, and to use the anvil and supported Harrowmont, Harrowmont would refuse to provide Bronco with more dwarves to be used on the anvil and become golems. In response, Bronco secretly raids the surface and kidnaps humans and elves, which results in a brief war between Orzammar and Ferelden.
Must we stand so close to the edge? Can you not feel the mountain directly over our heads?
So yeah, Bronco
News
had
of
to
the
go.
hour. Lord Balin victorious. Lord Harrowmont arrested.
Sorry, I was reading chat. Garen!
Have you seen... I'm only asking. Right.
Ah, there we go. Trian's Mall. Spear thrower. I mean, technically not wrong. Let's get rid of these flawed crystals. How much more do I have? Wow, I have a lot. It's the most I've ever had. Ogren, you have anything to say?
There you are. Wanted to talk to you. You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Ogren.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously. What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronco left for the Deep Roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living. I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something, but I keep thinking about her. Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say? Aye, all right then.
Alright, new quest. Ogren's Old Flame. Hi, Philda.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck?
I'm sorry, Ruck's dead.
Oh, my poor boy. I guess I knew, but...
It's better than telling her that he's slowly turning into a ghoul.
This is my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I don't have anyone to save it for anymore. I'd like you to have it, for what you risked to bring me this news.
Awesome. Alright, let's leave this joint. We have the elves, the humans, the dwarves. It's more or less time for the lands meet, really. Bit sad we don't get to go to Orzammar and Inquisition. Would have loved to have seen it.
Give me a moment.
With that graphics.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. If I could fight Randar Volney second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Oh, it improves +2. Oh man, look at the blight now, chat. Ooh, that's awful. Lotharian's just straight up gone. Not used to win at all yet. This boy some frickin' lockpicking skills. Nah. Oh, she was supposed to level up. Heck yeah, Legion of the Dead! And well, I guess we could get rid of Kaylin's stuff now. Oh, we have a lot of things to talk to. And
Something you need?
sell.
I'm sure either my boy. I'm sure.
Ah, yes. I still can't get... No, I can get this one. Conspirator's foil. Oh, 20 mental resistance.
If there's anything I can do... There's been another battle. A bunch of Benorn at Loghain at Lacus Valley. And from the sound of it, the Benorn outnumbered them. Tierran Loghain is a force to be reckoned with, though. Just ask the Orlesians. I hear the Benorn were routed. It's a convincing victory for the throne. I wonder if that will settle the issue. Somehow I have my doubts. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it up, cool. Goodbye.
Bye, Sandal.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface. Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries and... Everything brings us closer to victory.
Time to talk to
Your
people.
desire. We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Kiss.
Ah.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Sure.
It chose to side with Caridin and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caridin would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
Branca was insane.
Truly. It seems a little mad itself. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caridin the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caridin's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Show disproves -5. What? Come on. Come on. We'll do natural. Oh yeah. Looking nice and green there, Shale.
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you wish.
Come to talk to old Oghren, have you? Don't know why. What about? It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it.
Yep.
No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Something I can help with?
What say you?
Let's bring Wynn with us.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Wait, no. We need Oghren.
Blast it.
Lake Kellenhad. Oh my god, just normal wolves! Holy moly! Let's go wild. Ow. Ow.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Sure, I'll be your wingman.
Thanks, Warden. Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Oghren?
Oh my god.
Is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well, What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmi, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmi must be a paragon of beauty then.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Oghren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Sir!
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto. If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings and might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Success, I guess? Yeah, we leveled up. Oghren, I think that actually went well.
I still got it.
Well, that was a success.
Were you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go? What about? Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway. Handling what? Branka? Tuh. That treasure's been long buried. Ancestors take me. You people whine like tea kettles around here.
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle. None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did not seem to affect Duncan's desire to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you. Do not squander this time trying to explain why Irving picked you. Accept it, and be the Grey Warden you're supposed to be. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
All right.
Dwarven. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at?
Yay! Our last backpack. We can hold 120 items now, chat.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Straight from Orzammar.
Won't find better.
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road, on the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming. Lockpick.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop.
That's a big
If
loot.
not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Oh, yes.
Hi, I have more Drake scales.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
Wait, superior Drake skin.
Welcome. Please. Yeah.
Message for you, my lord. More things to...
Trial of Crows? Sounds like a Zevran thing. Sorrows of Arthan is much better.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Horse
Yes. Pigeon crap.
Pigeon crap. honestly, there may be some locks to pick.
Indeed.
We'll bring Liliana. Alright, to Redcliffe Castle. We are about to start in-game chat.
More of the teams ahead.
Ah! Hey, Alistair and Liliana leveled up.
No quarter shall be given. Very well.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you.
Sweet. Oh, that's a shame.
Something on your mind? Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're supposed to do that. But killing the Archdemon is the general plan, I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Earl Eamon, I have gathered up all the allies. Why do you still have a skeleton here?
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's do it.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the lands meeting, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous
F this man.
to those who prove
Actually,
loyal.
screw both of these men, really. If you're the human noble, Rendon Howe was your father's best friend, and he basically betrayed you and killed your entire family. While your brother went off to, go fight the Horde. So, yeah, screw this man. Bootlicking appears to be profitable these days.
Don't interrupt, Joe. Your betters are talking.
Man,
Enough,
shut up.
Caltrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Sir, that was all you. This mother trucker. Freaking hate this man, guys.
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this Blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
is he doing this?
Maker knows. Perhaps he's gone mad. I would have imagined pigs would fly before Loghain MacTyr would turn against our king. Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Alrighty, time to talk to people. Hooray! Hi, Shale.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas.
Ugh.
What say you? Again? I'm game.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
Is it true there's a prince among the Arl visitors?
None of them looked all that princely to me.
So many visitors.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today. Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety
I was
old
about to say you're
bones.
not that old, but considering medieval times, yeah, you're pretty high up there, Win.
I got a moment, sure.
Stay classy, Ogren.
What do you mean we're out of eggs? Don't those chickens know they're laying for an Arl?
excuse me, I have to dust the Isle's sitting room. No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Erlina. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
She's a spy!
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself. My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logain, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers. He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room. King Kalen was like a son to him, and Logain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard House say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Enora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Logain. She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Enora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Enora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Logain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him. She and Kalen were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination. From Erlina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Enora speaks out against Logain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
Alright.
As you like.
My palace is your palace. Hey, Alistair.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something on your mind? Of course.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. You called. As you wish.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
I want to be known as friend, little key. It's the boyfriend. There we go. I want to bring Wynne because we just haven't used her. And I feel bad.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
OG trio.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing? This woman is a parasite who will appreciate nothing you do. You know this.
It's moments like this when I truly appreciate the difference between you and me.
It is moments like this when I truly wonder at the difference between you and a toadstool.
No, I'm with Morgan on this one, Alistair. She's kind of got us a point.
What's next?
Ah,
And
here
so
it
here
comes.
is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing. Then I shall need to seek him out once we are done.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Yes.
So, if we didn't have Zevran's friendship up high enough, he would have betrayed us.
More enemies ahead. It has begun. Begun.
What say you? And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out. A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go? All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes? Braska.
Indeed. Trap right ahead.
Sure.
I don't think I ever had max backpack space, chat. Alright, back to Arl Hal's house.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Al-How is inside. Yes, and wherever he goes, a great many guards go with him. The estate is in poor repair. The new Al, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Hal's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemason. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of Hal's for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
As you say. Damn you! Now we do battle.
What stealth? Wish I had a shield to give to Alistair. No worries, Caravan. What was your dinner? You, missed a couple of stuff.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly. Hurry! My lady does not... Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards. I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
Enemies approaching.
Well, I failed. F it, blue ball.
Shall be done.
Task failed successfully, I guess. Earlier, it just looks at us, dude, guys. I'm like, what?
We must hurry. There will be little time before the patrol finds what you have done. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She is in the guest room of the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
This roast is going to be charred on the side.
Yes, ma'am.
Nights in a row.
For all we know, it's too peaceable. Broken the elves.
Hey, there we go. Shield for Alistair.
My fault.
Not in the tongues of all the nations of the world may the Maker's mercy be expressed. Before the light, words become the clattering of...
Sorry, chat, I'm looking at the guide. Nice.
Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly, but I'm afraid we've had a setback. My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
I did not know. There were only guards here when I left. We must get her out of there.
Don't panic, Erlina. Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Howe's side. Well, if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
Please, Warden, I beg you, do not leave my queen here.
Free me, and I promise you my aid in the Landsmeet.
We do not have much time. We must go before the guards discover us. Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
I want to save real fast. Oh, that'll be fun.
What? Who goes there?
Oh, dang!
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think. Or was it Montserrat? I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
Huh. We found a Grey Warden, chat.
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was. I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there. For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Cailan as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing. We had 200 wardens and 24 divisions of cavalry.
Woo!
The first we heard of Loghain's edict was when everyone was turned back at the border. That was when the rumor reached us that wardens were being blamed for the massacre. We finally decided it was safest to send someone alone to learn how best to fight the Blight and this regime simultaneously. As a native Ferelden, I volunteered to make the crossing. The other wardens won't risk their strength fighting Ferelden's civil war. If they spend themselves against Loghain, there is truly no hope. They recall accounts of the First Blight, how many cities fell. If Ferelden is too foolish to save itself, at least, we'll be ready when the Archdemon leads its forces further. Besides, I hear you haven't been doing badly at raising an army yourself. But perhaps if the edict can be lifted, I will send a message as soon as we are gone from this place. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption. Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an Archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it. This is hardly the best place to talk.
We've been staying with Arleman at his estate. If you need a place to stay, I'm sure he'd make you welcome.
At Arleman's, then. And good luck, brother.
So that's a development. Alrighty, guys.
Who goes?
A quick hitter, you know me.
You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Enemies approaching! Very well. I shall do it. By the Maker!
You'll be fine.
I need help.
Why? They remastered / remade Pokemon Red Rescue Team. for the Switch. I played the demo of it. You guys saw it. That's weird.
Think again. Very well. No quarter shall be given.
Like, why remaster that game when they basically remade it recently?
No, I cannot. Let us dispatch them quickly.
Ow. I guess. This just feels weird. Hello there, Decayed Phoenix. How are you? Welcome to me playing the Dragon Age series. We're currently
Enemies approaching.
finishing up with the first one. Yeah, I found a mage. Ow. Worth it.
Begun. Oh, the fools they!
I cast Fist.
Let's go.
Of course. What now? Just like you wanted.
Something on your mind?
I finished. Enemy ahead. Watch out.
Very well. It has begun. Blast.
Really liking the bomb spell.
Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you? All right. You taunt me with such a question.
No, this is not
After
my
what they've
first.
done,
I think it might be
doubt
my
I'll ever be able to
third
raise my
or
arms
fourth.
again.
One of
All
those.
right. What do such words even mean? Still, I owe you my life. And now that I look, I see you bear no livery from my father. So, to whom should I direct my gratitude?
However, this is Caravan's, I think, first time seeing it, so let's keep spoilers to a minimum.
Marek's bastard. Then I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Loghain's regime. You have my
Favorite
heartfelt
companion
gratitude.
outside of Morgan? Shell.
And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banner. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
Sure.
Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Hal said the Jarl of Redcliffe was dead, and the Landsmeet called off. I swear, if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now, please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Hal freaking sucks. He really, really sucks. Yeah, Shayla's great. Hello! So it's out to our Lord and Savior Fireball.
Very well. Best be wary.
Hey, found a key.
They're sounding the horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Do you hear the dogs howling? They said to retreat. The horns sounded, and we turned, and then the screams. We rode, and they screamed and screamed and... Mother, can you smell the blood?
Oh!
They said it was only Darkspawn.
Oh, you're probably
But
gone
we
then.
ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch.
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door.
Oh, Maker. Oh, Maker. Oh, Maker.
done.
Well, well, the Grey Warden. I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat? Logain's plan is to save Ferelden from real threats, here and now.
Pretty sure the
And
Blight's
after
a real
certain
threat.
upstarts are brought to heel, he will end the blight you go on about. Something your pathetic Order of Second Sons can't seem to get done. Ferelden needs a king
Well,
who
he
has
probably
known
could have done it if
command.
he didn't betray us.
With the proper advisor at his side, of course.
You're a parasite.
Perhaps. But it has served me so well. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Logain will triumph, and you will die.
Enemies approaching.
This is for the human noble origin.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Eat fist. Oh, he's still alive? Suck it, Hal. Piece of garbage.
Make her spit on you. I deserved
Pain, torture, yes.
more.
Who's there? Stay away. You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim. I'm Vaughn Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim. It's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven Uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
I don't know if I want to let this guy out because apparently he's dealt with the city elf origin. Apparently he raped someone, and I'm like, I don't know if I want him out of here.
You know how elves are. Every now and then they start to think they're people, and you have to put them back in their proper place.
Oh, I really don't like you now.
In my room, there's a lockbox full of sovereigns. Free me, and the key is yours. Here it is. Now please, hurry.
Chat, should I let this racist rapist out? Yes or no? I don't want to. But he will help us at the Landsmeet, and we kind of need all the help we can get. Now, I'll say this now, we most likely can't put him back in. Okay, here's some background now. As a child, Vaughn was the pampered but little regarded son of the Arl Urian. Urian was distant, and as a result gave the young noble whatever he wanted to keep him occupied. As a result of this indulgence, as well as a circle of sycophantic friends, such as young lords blah blah blah, Vaughn grew to manhood with no check on his desires, whims, or cruel impulses. While he could be charming and pleasant in order to get something he wanted, he was very cruel to those he felt worth less. Servants, and especially elven servants. Though he played sadistic tricks on human serving girls, he preyed upon elves, specifically seeing them as rats and vermin, and delighting in the long-ago destruction of their empire. Other members of the Kendall's household attempted to protect the Arl's elven servants, but sometimes to little avail. During the city elf origin, he apparently raped and killed the alienage's blacksmith's daughter. He faced no repercussions for his crime. Chat, I'm going to leave him in the cell. Well, his key gives us a chest to 40 sovereigns, but no, bye,
What?
buddy.
Come back! When I get out of here, I'll find you, you bastard.
Thanks for your
May you
key.
have mercy on your faithful servant. Grant me a place at your side. Grant me the cleansing flames.
He's comatose. He's not going to help us. Yeah, no, screw that man. He find you, you kill him. Exactly right. See, Caravan, you get it. Also, is it thundering right now? That's a lot of barrels.
It is over.
shoot, we have a thing for Alistair.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
Wow, you really liked it.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Who likes to tune? Oh, Stin does. Okay. Okay. I didn't know it was going to rain.
What now?
Ah, I need to go there. It was really humid this morning, like... Chat, I know that I haven't really been streaming that much, but man...
Look, you didn't say nothing. Wait, who are you? You're not on my watch. Call the watch! We've got an intruder!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Alright, murder it is then.
It is begun.
Make it be praised.
Ooh, 40
Task
gold.
is finished.
And Vaughn has now served his use. His purpose. Hi.
My thanks. Thank you. I'll trust you to lead us safely out. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Oh.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing. Unlike you, some of us know what honor and loyalty are. I have no doubts about Loghain.
Ma'am.
Bring them down. Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive.
Enemies approaching.
Alright. Even if we had told that Honora... Oh boy. That's a lot of people in fireball range. Yeah, if we had told her that Honora was with us, she would have used us kidnapping. Oh my god, Alistair's dead? What is going on? Liliana is dead too! Oh no! Why am I stunned? I might die, chat. Retreat! Morgan, retreat! Oh, fudge!
As you say. Very well.
Hang on, let's get out of these archers.
Very well. It shall be done.
Really glad I wasn't a blood mage. Or in blood mage mode. That would have sucked.
It shall be done. It is begun.
That's just you.
Very well. Enough! It is begun.
Holy crap, man. That was brutal. I actually came close to dying.
Have you no concern for your own existence? Our skill has won the day. Very well.
For the can!
Now you fall.
Woo! Alright. She's dead. Did my party come back to life? No.
Quickly, we must fight. I shall do it. Away with you! Nor the fools they! I shall do it. Come, let us end this. Very well. I shall do
Don't ask me how I'm doing it, chap, but I'm doing it.
It is begun. Come, let us end this. There is no glory in bloodshed. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. Careful!
Oh my god, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Alrighty.
It has begun. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. It
Don't you dare stun me! Take this!
Away with you! She's begun. Very well. As you say.
Holy crap, I won! I don't know how, but I won, chat!
Yes.
I am yours.
Ooh.
Very well.
I shall do it.
Woo! I'm so proud of myself for surviving that. That was legitimately terrifying.
I could do that for you. What now?
How much money do we have now? 192 sovereign. Wow, that's a lot. I won't lie, Chad. I was really scared.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Almost happened there, even.
Caspian's death is a waste, truly.
I
But
tried.
suppose it could not be helped. I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it. I thought so. I'd hoped so. Hal's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing. But even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hal and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hal's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Erlina to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily.
Politics!
Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
Yeah, she's single now, right?
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
Thanks. I'm right here, you know.
Sorry,
His
Alistair.
mother was a maid, but his father was Merrick Theron, for whom we all risked our lives to win back the throne. I only wish Merrick had taken more time to instruct the lad in the politics of ruling. I did my best, but we all hoped Kaelin and Honora would secure the succession.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Theron blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility. Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Ternians.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine. We certainly have a great deal to plan. Maker knows what that man is capable of now. Of course, if I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we
Why
know
did they
which
put
she
the
is,
subtitle box at the top of the screen? Alright, chat, it is 9:05. It is time to end the stream. For the YouTube people, thank you for watching the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's okay. You can follow me on Twitch at Ebia7 and Twitter at Ebia Gaming. Bye bye.